think we're going. Okay. Apple season is here, and if you take apple juice that is unfiltered, like something like this right here, 100% apple cider, you can turn it into something like this, a beautiful apple syrup. All it takes is just the straight up apple juice. So first, all I'm doing is I'm just pouring this straight into a pot. That's it. It's just straight up apple. And now I want to add a little bit of a kick to it. So I'm going to add some espelette. If you don't have espelette, you could do like Korean chili flake or paprika, something like that. But some good old espelette is going to be a very nice addition to this. So it's going to be pretty much like a spicy apple syrup. Now this just goes onto the burner. And that's pretty much it. We're just going to let this go on the burner until it's a nice syrupy consistency. This is my favorite mushroom. This is called a maitake mushroom, and I want to utilize this with the sauce. It's gonna basically be a vegetarian dish. I didn't even realize that till I started making this video. But to cook off these mushrooms, my opinion, the best way is to roast them off in a really hot oven or sear it off on a super hot pan. Either way, you want to get a really hard sear on these mushrooms to get a beautiful, crisp texture on them. They're delicious. They have a nice earthy tone to them. And right now I'm just going to basically break them apart and toss them into the oven on a sheet pan. So here's what you do with these. You don't really have to take a knife to them because they naturally just split apart like so. And it's nice to keep larger chunks on this mushroom. Just a nice large chunk like this is very satisfying to bite into. So I'm just gonna break that up into my bowl, and then I want to season it with salt. You can also do whatever spices you want, but I'm gonna just do salt to keep the simple flavor of the mushroom. And then I'm also gonna coat it with a good amount of fat. Now for this one, I'm just gonna use some extra virgin olive oil. Now guys, let me know if you like this type of cooking video. I'm literally just straight up camera on this angle, talking to you guys the entire time. There's no like crazy fancy editing going on with this, although I do love doing that. But this is what you guys enjoyed last time. So maybe I'm gonna just keep doing this because I can actually bang out more videos if I do it in this sort of angle. Anyways, season it. Coating that very well, just like such. Once the mushrooms are coated, put that onto a sheet tray. Spread that out evenly, and I have my sheet tray lined with some parchment paper. I'm gonna toss it into a 400-degree oven. So the oven sets at 400 degrees, tossing that in until nice and crispy char. I'd say about 10 minutes, I'll check them. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm sort of just composing a dish here on this video. It's not like my typical how to make pizza or how to roast a chicken, like straightforward, simple video. It's more of me just sort of, composing a dish with a bunch of different components. If you want more of that, comment down below. I am just doing something right now that is making me happy, which is just making a nice dish that I think will taste good so I can eat it. That's basically it. And then I've got some mint, just removing the mint from the sprig. Sprig is just gonna go somewhere else right now. It's going in the trash. I would say you could save it and like make a syrup or something, but I'm not doing that today. I'm gonna make a mint pesto. To make the pesto, all you gotta do is blend it, but I do recommend you blanch your mint before. It keeps your pesto nice and bright. And I'm also gonna add the addition of some arugula to be sort of the filler on my pesto. Greens go in, and we let this go for about 30 seconds. And now that is a good blanch for our herbs. Pull it out. Then immediately we toss it into some ice water. Now the greens, squeeze out all of that water, and then we toss that into our food processor. I'm just doing enough for about a serving. Now, the reason why I do this, I might have mentioned this already and I just forgot, but the reason why I do this is because this is what keeps the pesto nice and green longer. So to that, I'm gonna add in some sunflower seeds. You can add in most any kind of nut you want. I'm gonna do sunflower seeds because I like them. They're good, they're delicious. And then to that, I'm going to zest with a microplane. Now here's a good way to zest a lemon. You wanna work your way around, not like this, not like that at all. You wanna go around. So I'm just gonna work my way around the lemon, get all of the zest out of there. It's gonna add a nice brightness to my pesto. And then I also want to get the juice from the lemon, half, and then I'll do it to taste a little bit after. That, some extra virgin olive oil in there. A good amount, actually. You want to add a good amount of olive oil. And then to this, you would also be able to add some cheese like Parmesan, but I'm gonna go without it for now. Now we just give this a little tasty taste. Okay, like where that's going. I'm gonna do some salt to taste. And then some black pepper. Touch more lemon juice in there. Boom, just like that. And then we close her up and then we keep going. All right, let's see what's up. Fresh, nice, okay. And that is a beautiful looking pesto. That's what I want. So yeah, you can do the blanching process. It's totally optional. To be honest, it doesn't really change the flavor. It's more of a presentation thing. I don't know if it makes it last longer, but it definitely makes it look better longer. So maybe it does. And there we go. That is a beautiful looking green pesto. I mean, just look at how green that is. Blanch your pesto, guys, don't be lazy. Let's see how our mushrooms are doing over here. All right, our mushrooms are looking nice and crispy. So I'm just gonna pull those on out. Yeah, those are looking good. See, that is the texture that I was talking about right there. Beautiful, crisp. Look at that, stunning. This is the consistency we're going for right here. Here's something that maybe not everyone knows. You can rest your spoon on your pot, just like this. This little lip right here, it's kind of made to just rest on the edge of your pot if you're ever doing something like this that takes a while. Okay, now that everything is done, let's get on to the cooking portion. Apple for the garnish. Now, just gonna literally slice the apple up. Maybe some nice thin slices. I will probably slice it like such, and then slice it like such, just like that. Now the reason why I'm sort of okay, I'm not amazing at slicing apples, but I'm sort of okay at slicing apples is because we used to have this dish, it was fondue on the menu and it came with apples and pears. That was the most annoying thing when you're like super busy working on the line and you have to like slice these stupid apples to order. But I got good at slicing apples, so there's that. So we're gonna do some shallots. Shouldn't talk with my mouth full, it's kind of rude. Whatever. Just a touch of shallot. If you have a knife with a back heel like this, it makes it so much easier for slicing shallots. Man, I really need to sharpen this knife. I promise, next video is gonna be knife sharpening video because that'll keep me accountable. In a hot pan back here, in a hot pan, tossing the butter. Did I say tossing? Tossing in the butter, and then the shallot. Then the mushrooms can get tossed in as well. Followed by the apples. And then some of our apple syrup. Finish with lemon juice. And a spat of butter. All right, now we're ready to plate. Pesto could go down first. And this is a beautiful fall dish. Look at that. Mushrooms, apples, earthy flavors. That is nice. Then we can finish that with some Parmesan cheese. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Yes, yes, yes. You can even do some MSG on there if you want. And then some more of, this is a sauce that is made with only apples. Let's just dive on into how to make this beautiful sauce for a nice fall dish. That looks good. That looks so good. Ta-da. Beautiful. All right guys, let me know if you like this style of video, and in the next video I will do a good soup. Let me know what good soup you want to see next, but let's try it out.